Otherwise, we'll call you Dr. Bob.
You know what that means? No, yes. What does that mean?
No.
I'm in the all together, she says. What does that mean? Yes? Yes.
The first writer we'll hear from this evening is Martin Tallentz. Martin Tallentz was the only survivor of a German submarine attack on his battleship during the Second World War. He became best friends with Robert Graves and was famous for his tea parties, at which he always offered his guests his homemade marmalade. He was a true eccentric and an English gentleman. His work will be read by the actor Kevin Pinnock. We'll hear one piece right now and one piece later on, and then I'll hand over to Kevin.
Cheers. Marmalade. The English simply love it. Silver trays, for no one is above it. Breakfast time, you needn't even mutter. Just spread it thickly on your bread and your butter. Marmalade. Spread it on your toast, dear. Marmalade. You say you saw a ghost, dear? Marmalade. Let Spain come with your diet, just the very nicest thing for munching on the quiet. Marmalade, dashing for the station. Marmalade, the choice of half a nation. Up the hill, if you're racing for the train, if you've eaten up your marmalade, you needn't fear the rain. Marmalade, the simple English love it. Marmalade will help you rise above it. Marmalade, appealing to a man, a golden door that's left ajar that sees you through a jam. Marmalade, the finest in creation. Marmalade, the pips are a sensation. Ooh la la, just spread it on nice and thick, roll it right around your mouth. It's sure to do the trick. Marmalade.
Our next writer is Ronnie Watson. Ronnie was born in England in 1934 and liked to say that he was reborn in Ireland when he went to study at Trinity College, Dublin. He was a poet, a piper, and a mountain climber. He first came to Deya with his wife Austa in the early 60s, and from then on it was always his base, as it continues to be for his children and grandchildren. His daughter Suna will read a few of his poems to us now.
Birds. This refers to the meaning of birds being a woman as well as a bird. Welcome once again, fellow epileptics, to the explosions in my private world, my tropisms, my sudden snatched insights, which are, I imagine, much of the same sort as yours are. They seize us like sneezes in hot summer, or we break out sweating in a snowstorm. Nothing is normal here, yet all is plain. We don't even have to try. We only need to keep awake. I had quite a surprise recently beside a lake. A wagtail zoomed out of the bushes, out of the rushes, straight for inert me. I sat completely still as she squatted on my lap and let me finger her glossy feathers and her glassy nose. But when I moved a bit, she flew off. And as she flew, she flicked some shit on my shirt as a keepsake. I saw her flying. I let her be. It was no use trying. Now when I sing her song. And that's what poetry is about, my friend. It's something we cannot program. It happens on the roads we don't hold in ambush. It's independent of toothache, poverty, or dope. Birds know more than we do about singing. What we can hope for is if we stay quiet long enough, a flock of them will mistake us watchers for particularly warm trees and shock us into poetry. Insult. Thinking of him, and of him, and of him. Men who insulted me, not without reason. I do forgive, because to forgive is to forget. I've more important problems to think about yet. Thinking of her, and of her, and of her. Women whom I insulted, seldom with reason. I hope they will not forgive me, not forget me. You are what I think about, if you will let me. One more. This is a short poem written about my brother, who suffered from schizophrenia for many years, and it was written about the night he was born, on a tempestuous night on Halloween, in Deya, in Palma, but rushing to Palma. Born when Alsta burst into fruit, born after a 9-month wait, but the trees were down, and any minute the wood would explode, and talk dusted lying on sheets of silk. A new giant would be crying for milk. Born through tree debris and panic, 30 kilometers to the clinic. Born as a Scorpio cynic, born with sirens, born cesarean. When asked what it feels like to be born, Sean replies with scorn, "It wasn't much fun. In fact, I wasn't born."